Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good morning to everyone. So this presentation is for International Conference in Communication, Management and Humanities, Iccomah Iii. The title of my research is Final Year Project Experience Survey for Diploma Students, Department of Information and Communication Technology, Politeknik Ungku Omar. And my full name is Mazlina binti Mak Mustafa from Politeknik Ungku Omar. The content of my presentation consists of 11 parts. The first one is an introduction, second about background of study, and then the objective, after that the methodology, next the findings, and then the discussions, then further study, and then recommendations, 9 acknowledgements, 10 references, and the last one is the conclusions. The final year project FYP is a compulsory part of the course or module taken by a graduate in all fields. So this study aims to find out the experience of students of the Diploma in IT project at Politeknik Ungku Omar PUO. So this study was carried out by distributing a survey in the Google Form questionnaire to students from Digital Technology in Department of IT and Communication PUO. The development of final year project for students in Malaysia is very important to produce knowledgeable, skilled and innovative students in implementing final year project while following program in all institutions of higher learning. The FYP is compulsory part of the course or module for a graduate in all fields including information technology, where the assessment is most critical. The final year project aims to enable students to combine and use all the core modules or courses they have learned through their study session as undergraduates. So for that sequence, the selection of a supervisor is something that very important and critical, as it will determine the direction of the student's project. Effective supervisor is essential in the study process and enhance research progress. In a more recent study, it was found that good relationship between student and supervisor will ensure research project is completely successful. For the objective, the aim of this paper is to examine elements of effective supervision from the final year student's perspective. And then this study also focuses on determining student experience of 6 aspects: guidance from the supervisor, interpersonal communications with the supervisor, feedback, expertise of the supervisor, skill development, and infrastructure. So the results of the study are very useful to the management of education institution. This study was conducted at Politeknik Ungku Omar, Ipoh Perak. The questionnaire has been used as an instrument in the study to achieve the objective of the study. There are many factors that determine the success of final year students in doing their diploma program. For variable and item, we have 6 variables and 27 items. The first variable are guidance, and then second interpersonal communication, Third variable is feedback. Fourth is an expertise. And then skill development. And the last variable is infrastructure. This slide shows all the variables and all the items that we use in questionnaire. For the finding, this section comprises the discussion of data analysis from the response given by the respondent. For a result, Figure 1 shows demographic gender as respondent, which consists of male and female. Gender is presented by male student 106 and female 109. For second part, for Figure 2 is demographic track of respondents. Consists of 3 tracks. The first one is networking, and then security, and then application development. For the statistic, Figure 3 shows the guardian's aspect statistic. The statistic result of supervisor-guardian aspect show in Figure 3. All the items to access supervisor-guardian show that 100% students choose between agree and strongly agree only. So these results show that students are satisfied with the supervisor-guardians. This shows that supervisor provides students with appropriate guidance with respect to the final year project. For Figure 4, the statistic result of supervisor interpersonal communication shown in Figure 4. All the items to access supervisor interpersonal communication show that 100% students choose between agree and strongly agree only. As a conclusion, these results show that students satisfied with supervisor interpersonal communications because more than 70% answer with score 5. Next, we go to the statistic result of supervisor feedback shown in Figure 5. So, as a conclusion, these results show that students satisfied with supervisor because all the items to assess supervisor feedback show that students choose between agree and strongly agree only. Figure 6 shows that expertise aspect statistic. Figure 7 shows that skill development aspect statistic, and Figure 8 shows that infrastructure aspect statistic. As a conclusion and discussions, findings from the study have answered the research questions, that is to identify the experience of 5th semester student at JTMKPO towards supervisor in the development of student final project. From the analysis, show that students are very satisfied with guardians, interpersonal communication, and supervisor feedback in the development of the final project of students. Statistic in Figure 3, Figure 4, and Figure 5, because all the items to assess supervisor show that 100% students choose between agree and strongly agree only. So this is show that all supervisors are responsible to the students during the final project development process of the student. In addition, from the analysis of statistics in Figure 6 and Figure 7 showed the aspect of expertise and skill development. There are more than 10% of students answer score 3, which is the natural. Therefore, supervisors need to improve their knowledge and expertise in their respective field to assist students in the development of their final project. However, the infrastructure aspect statistic as shown in Figure 8 show that more than 20% of students answer score 3, which is natural, and there are 3% of students who answer score 2 is disagree. So this is show that there are a handful of students who are dissatisfied with the facilities provided by the Polytechnic. So as a conclusion, the finding of the study hopefully can be benchmark for management to take further action to ensure help student PO to produce graduates with high commercial value, with knowledge and added value to qualify to compete the challenges of work later. Therefore, the management needs to arrange appropriate strategies and measures to ensure that PO students are ready to go through the development of the IR 4.0. For future study recommendations, therefore, it is recommended that the tools and facilities provided by the Department Information and Communication Technology in Polytechnic according to technological development letters to allow students to explore a wide variety of current parallel topics with the needs of the industry. In this regard, the Polytechnic should encourage academic staff in industrial attachment lecturer and facilitate the application process professional certification to improve the knowledge and skill. This is the references, and that's all for my presentation. Thank you everyone for your cooperation.